An Avengers Doomsday movie means that Earth's most powerful heroes come together to face a threat that no single hero can handle alone. And that directly means that in Avengers Doomsday, the strength of just one character will not be enough, whether it's to stop an incursion or to stop Doctor Doom. But now the question arises. In the multiverse saga, we've already seen some insanely powerful beings. There are reality manipulators, cosmic entities, and beings whose power is described as the energy of 1,000 exploding suns. And yet, even that is not enough. In the infinite possibilities of the multiverse, none of these beings truly sit at the absolute top. So who really is the most powerful being in Avengers Doomsday? Today, we're breaking that down. Number 5. Thor Odinson. For some people, Thor's placement here might feel shocking, and that's completely understandable. But trust me, even after the entire multiverse saga, the fact that Thor still ranks in the top 5 most powerful beings is a massive achievement. Thor, the protector and guardian of the 9 realms, has repeatedly pulled off feats that are far beyond normal limits. Even at a young age, Thor won thousands of wars purely through brute strength. He took down the strongest warriors of Jotunheim and humiliated Laufey inside his own realm. Thor's durability is far greater than Hulk's. In The Avengers, Hulk fell from a certain height and remained unconscious for hours. Thor fell from the same height and stayed fully conscious. Before Infinity War, Thor was the only character who directly faced the power of a fully active Infinity Stone in the Dark World, and even mocked its wielder by saying, "With an Infinity Stone, I thought you'd hit harder." Infinity War truly revealed Thor's peak. Thanos knew about Hulk and Bruce Banner since the Battle of New York, but Thor was the one he chose to restrain first. Even a master strategist like Thanos understood who the real threat was. That said, Thor's position could still change, especially if he gains access to the Odin Force or ancient runes in Avengers Doomsday. Number 4. The Golden God Sentry. Some people might argue that Sentry ranking above Thor doesn't make sense, but the truth is simple. On paper, MCU Sentry is more powerful than Thor. When it comes to raw power output, their clash would be extremely close. The difference lies in one thing. Thor has a moral code, Sentry does not. Sentry's mental stability is unreliable. At any moment, he can completely snap while holding a ridiculous amount of power. Once Sentry goes on a full rampage, the only being who can stop him is Sentry himself. While Sentry hasn't had enough screen time in the MCU yet, Avengers Doomsday is the perfect stage for him to prove his true power. And when a character is officially described as holding the power of 1,000 exploding suns, that credit has to be taken seriously. Number 3. Victor Von Doom. In science, he rivals Reed Richards. In magic, he stands on Doctor Strange's level. But what makes Doctor Doom truly terrifying is his ability to steal power. Doom's armor includes a siphoning device capable of draining powers from other beings. When we first saw Doom's design, his chestplate featured symbols connected to Mjolnir and the Kree, hinting at stolen power. If Doom has already killed variants of Thor and Captain Marvel from other universes, then he may already possess their abilities. Doctor Doom is the kind of villain who grows stronger every time you fight him. You could call him the MCU's version of All for One, someone who believes that every great power belongs to him. And mark my words, by the end of Avengers Doomsday, Doom will steal the powers of multiple god-tier beings and rise as God Emperor Doom. Number 2. God Loki. At this point, Loki's power level cannot be properly explained using words. Technically, Loki shouldn't even exist anymore. He died in the future, his past self escaped, and then he gained the ability to time slip, even inside the TVA where time itself does not exist. The TVA exists outside normal space-time. Infinity Stones and sorcery don't work there, and yet Loki was time-slipping. This ability allowed Loki to survive the complete annihilation of the multiverse and reverse it. Here's the insane part. Loki's current age in the MCU is billions of years. Chronal radiation accelerates aging instantly, and Loki walked directly into increasingly intense chronal radiation on approaching the time loom. Loki is now a living paradox. He cannot die. He cannot be erased. Number 1. Franklin Richards. If you've read the comics, you already understand what Franklin Richards truly is. In Secret Wars, even when Doom possessed the powers of the Beyonders, he still made sure to keep Franklin close, because even at his peak, Doom did not want to face Franklin directly. At the end of Secret Wars, Franklin is the one who creates the next multiverse. In simple terms, peak Doctor Doom is just a random Tuesday for Franklin. In the MCU context, even before Franklin could speak, he held enough power to replace Galactus and rewrite death itself. Think about that, a baby rewriting primordial cosmic concepts. It's canon that Franklin deliberately keeps himself in a childlike form, because if he becomes an adult, his power would grow so extreme that reality itself would become boring to him. Now it's your turn. Do you agree with this list, or do you think someone else deserved the number 1 spot? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, see you guys in the next one.